The 100th monkey effect is a fascinating concept that sits right at the crossroads of science, myth, and consciousness studies. Like a good story, there are many ways to approach it, depending on where your sympathies lie. Let's explore the 100th monkey together, beginning with the story itself. In the 1950s, Japanese researchers observed macaque monkeys on the island of Koshima. One young monkey learned to wash sweet potatoes in water to get the dirt off. Other monkeys noticed this and slowly began to copy her. Researchers said that after approximately 100 monkeys had learned the trick, suddenly monkeys on other completely separate islands, with no contact or communication between them, also started washing their potatoes. This was popularized in the 1970s by Lyle Watson and Ken Keyes Jr. as evidence of a morphic resonance or collective consciousness field. Now, a couple things. First, no one knows exactly what happened on those islands. There are conflicting reports, and we don't know how much the researchers influenced the monkeys by teaching them or how much they observed them doing it on their own. Second, it seems plausible that monkeys could spread across small stretches of water to another island. Even if we don't know the full story behind the Japanese study, it still makes for an excellent illustration of a few different ideas. Let's consider 3 interpretations of the 100th monkey and what they tell us about our world. 1. The scientific angle first. The 100th monkey may simply be a myth or an exaggeration of what really happened. It may not mean anything more than natural animal behavior, but even if it's just a story, it points to something real in the second interpretation. 2. Parapsychology and esotericism if true. The 100th monkey would suggest there really is some sort of collective field of consciousness that we're tapping into. This idea has roots in esotericism going back thousands of years. Some modern versions come from 20th century thinkers like Carl Jung, who spoke of a collective unconscious, or Rupert Sheldrake, who proposed morphic fields to explain the behavior of animals more mystically. It echoes ideas like the Akashic Records, which hold that all knowledge and information is stored in a non-physical field, accessible to anyone who knows how to look. The 100th monkey tells us that once a critical mass of individuals learn something, it then becomes available to everyone. That might mean everyone on Earth or only those tuned into the same wavelength. 3. Social, cultural meaning. Perhaps the most important lesson from the 100th monkey is a social one. Whether or not there's a supernatural component, the idea still illustrates the power of networks. In this view, the monkeys on the island are like people waking up to a new idea, a truth, or even a revolution. At first, it spreads slowly, but as more and more individuals catch on, the whole population tips. The 100th monkey is the tipping point. When enough of us wake up, the world wakes up, and that is real power, because it means we don't need to wait around for everyone to change. We only need to awaken ourselves and the rest will follow, like the tide. There's a lot to unpack here. Clearly, the original story is questionable, but the idea behind it has legs. It connects ideas from science, psychology, sociology, and even theology. Either way, it seems like a phrase destined to stick around for a while. So let's make sure we understand the lessons. Let's go back to our list of interpretations. 1. The scientific angle tells us to be skeptical and demand evidence before believing. No one should just take someone else's word for it. 2. The parapsychological angle suggests a more mystical path, tuning into a deeper level of reality where knowledge is interconnected. 3. The social angle encourages activism and patience. We don't need to save everyone, only show them the way. Then they can pass it on. As we weave together these 3 perspectives, we come closer to understanding the deeper patterns at play. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to see more. As always, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.